What is up, cool kids? My name is Gavin. I'm that cool trainer back at you again for episode 6. I hate this camera so much. Episode 6 of the Pokemon Naturia Nuzlocke. And if you caught any of that grinding montage, you'll know I'm severely tilted. First of all, it was excruciating. Second of all, let's take a look at the rep squad. Just really quick before I do a team recap. I think, yeah, I'm in box 1. So we have Clarence, Debbie, Gladian, Sparkles. Cuddles. Didn't even have Cuddles for an episode. He died. I decided on Froakie. Turns out it didn't have Protean. It did not have the hidden ability. It still had Torrent. So either there's a really small chance of it having its hidden ability, because I know in the one that I watched, I think it was JYT Gamer, he picked Fennekin and it had its hidden ability Magician. So, and it was female, which there's only like a 13% chance of that happening. I was hoping I was gonna evolve to be a Greninja, and it was female, so I named it Tamari. And was that it? Yeah, that was it. But that really bothered me. And then I planned on just continuing grinding until I got most people up to level. I wanted to do 18, but I just decided I was over it. By that point, I was done. And but just about 3/4 of the way through it, I decided to just say, screw it, I'm just going to continue down this route. And pick it up when I get to Union Cave. So literally like 2 seconds after that happened, I found a red scale, the item that you normally get from Red Gyarados. Took that to Mr. Pokemon and got this nice EXP share. And look at this Magikarp. Like, just look at it. I can't even handle it. But we got a fishing rod from this guy over here. So I went back to Violet City and fished up toward where we got Froakie. And then I just continued down the route. See, I don't even remember how Cuddles died. But I know Froakie got pursued by a Murkrow, so that really bothered me. Less so because it doesn't have Protean, but it still really bothers me because our water type weakness is still there. Although I did discover, I decided to look up the actual documentation because I was speeding through the grinding. Murkrow apparently has there's new weather in this game as well, apparently. Pikachu has an ability that calls lightning. I think it's sort of like a combination of like hail and stealth rock, where like it doesn't damage electric or ground, because ground obviously makes sense, and electric because like a Pikachu summoned it. But I think it's like hail in that it damages anything but those. But like Stealth Rock in that it does it in proportion to if it's weak to electric or not. So it sent out Larvitar, that wasn't a problem. But then when I fought that Murkrow that killed Tamari, it called a weather called like Midnight or Twilight or something like that. And I had to look it up because I was speeding through it. And at first I thought it was the weather that set up like an automatic pursuit. And if that were the case, I would have lost it. I would have been foaming. But I looked it up just now. Apparently, it like gives priority to Dark type moves or something like that, and increases damage from Dark, Ghost, and something else type moves by like 50%, and decreases Psychic and Fairy by 50%. I think it was. But you know, that's my bad for not reading the documentation well enough. But also, reading the documentation, I discovered... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I discovered what this ability does, and apparently... I'm just gonna skip it. Apparently Magikarp has it too. But what it does, basically it gives it a like tertiary dragon typing. So like I think it was water, grass, fire, and electric moves do half damage. In addition to whatever its type is, and ice and dragon do 50% more. So in my opinion, that is a fantastic ability, especially for Iran, because it gets rid of its water weakness and gives it a resistance to fire, grass, and electric. And it makes ice neutral to it, and it's makes dragon neutral to it as well. So I think that is a great trade-off, and it's going to be pretty helpful for you if I can somehow manage to get it to a Gyarados, because instead of being 4 times weak to electric, it'll only be 2 times. It will resist grass, it'll 4 times resist fire, it will 4 times resist water, and it will be weak to Dragon and Iso, so I'll have to keep track of that late game. But let's do a team recap really quick. So we still have China kicking. I've been through their summer. I'm not going to do summaries, except for Little Spoon. But we have China, level 16, Larvitar, Zilla, level 16, Little Spoon. I was hoping, I used the XP share to get it up to level 14, and I was really hoping that it still evolved into Kadabra level 16, because I found another rare candy and used both my rare candies on Little Spoon. Got it to level 16, and it did evolve into Kadabra and learned Confusion. And the Prophet ability, turns out it basically sets up an automatic future sight when you switch it in, so that's pretty clutch. And also, I'm going to switch back to box 1. We caught a Zubat in Union Cave. I didn't expect to run into anything like that quickly in there, but I did. I caught it and named it Fatbat. So that's, if we can manage to get it to a Crobat, that's some decent power in the PC. So I'm going to heal while I'm here. Now, Union Cave, if I remember from watching the other Let's Plays of it, Union Cave is tough. The trainers in here are really reasonably strong. Oh, and also, I also saw that the shiny chance is not like 1 in 500, it's 1 in 256. But we're playing Shiny Claws, that's the thing. So any shiny that we run into, we are able to catch and use. I'm not jipping myself with that one because this is tough. Like, this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, one of, if not the hardest game I've ever Nuzlocked. It's that grinding, like, that was very bad for me. I really hated that. So in other news, I go back to school in 5 days. So that's pretty. That's why I'm trying to record a lot of stuff right now. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna show off a Little Spoon. Actually, I want to see what Derp looks like from the back. See how they did that. That's awesome. Now, Dragon Armor doesn't do anything for China's fighting weakness or its ground weakness. But I also don't want to go into Lil Spoon in case it uses a normal type move that we don't resist. So I think I'm going to go to Larvitar and see how that goes. I should have switched in the Larvitar from the beginning. Okay, so I'm not staying there. I was probably going to go for that again, and then we can outspeed and KO with Confusion. That's wild that it learns Rock Smash, or Level Up. That must be like this special version of a keyberry. Don't you kill me. I was about to die. You would have seen foam project onto my camera. Because I did not waste all that experience and 2 rare candies on Little Spoon to just have it die. So we're gonna go to China, because I don't know what they're sending out. That works. So it's because Onyx shouldn't know any ground type moves yet, but it gets Sandstream as an ability. That's pretty cool. Rock Tomb. Alright, that's fine. For being what it is, and for being a rock type or ground type in general, Onyx is really fast. I want to say it's got like base 80 speed, which makes it like up there for rock types. I want to say it's, other than like Aerodactyl and Archeops, maybe Kabutops. I want to say it's pretty up there for rock types. Whoa, I'm beating big time. Alright, what do we got here? Climarock. Found out that is the item that, that's the weather item that increases the twilight duration. So wait, there's Drillbur. Oh, that would have been so much better. Actually, no, because that would have just increased our water weakness. Do I want to fight that? No. In fact, I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center, actually. Because I'm not trying to lose anybody else in here. I'm just lazy and I didn't want to walk. So I might do those grinding montages where I, not every episode because that'll get pretty tedious and pretty boring rather quickly, but where I progress through the game, not any important stuff, but if I'm just going up a route, I might just do that in a quick grinding montage. Because we are 6 episodes in and we've only got 1 badge. You're headed to Azalea, are ya? Let my Pokemon see if you are good enough to battle. I think I am. I think I'm pretty good. So Hiker Russell sends out a Machop. Oh no. Okay. Go to Little Spoon. Okay. So if this thing's holding a Morangaberry again, or Mangaberry, whatever it is. Yep. Mangaberry. Ooh, we don't even care. We crit. Okay, so I'm gonna stay. I don't like that. I think Larvitar's our best bet here. That definitely helps. Sweet. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch back to Lil Spoon. Not awesome. Not awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to China, because it does know Mudslap, but we know Bulldoze, so it's fine. Interesting. That can fail. I didn't know that. I'm just gonna stay. Yeah, if it's just gonna wrap us, there's no point in me leaving. Okay. So now I'm gonna switch and lead with Little Spoon, just to guarantee that we can run away from whatever's in this cave. Because I had a thought, Joy is literally doing nothing for us. It's got good typing, because it's right now it's just a plain fairy type, and that's really good. But it can't attack. It's literally just sitting there being death fodder. And I don't want that. So, right now fighting types are giving us a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to throw in our Zubat that can pretty much eat those fighting type attacks. Okay. So let's go, Fat Bat. And if you don't know what that's from, definitely check out The King Nappy. He names all of his Zubat family. He names them Fat Bat. And that is where I got that from. I'm not claiming that that's mine. Question of the day. What do I want for a question of the day? What is your least favorite Pokemon type? Mine? I would have to say it's probably... That's a bad one because I don't know what mine is. That's Coughing. They replaced Coughing with Litwick. That's weird. I'm not going to stay against the Ghost type. Let's go Larvitar. My least favorite Pokemon type, I would say it's probably Bug. Like, there are a lot of good Bug types, but personally, like, when I see a Bug type, I just kind of think less of it automatically. I don't know why. Probably just because the beginning of every game is loaded with so many Bug types that it's ridiculous. If he's a Fire Breather, I'm just going to sweep with Larvitar right now. Ooh, that could be bad. Ooh, there's a Fennekin. Sonnenberry. I don't know what that did, but it didn't help any. Another Litwick. Well, that's something we'll never really have a problem with is fire types. We've got 2 rock types and a water type right now. Ooh, that's nice. Free Pokeballs are always nice. A shiny stone. Is that... Well, we have a shiny stone and a dawn stone. So, if we ever feel the need, we can get a Togekiss. If we feel like getting... I hate my dog. Just kidding, he's just really annoying. But if we ever feel like getting Joy up to being a Togetic, we can then have a Togekiss whenever we want, pretty much. What are you? TM39, what are you? Please, please. Rock Tomb. Alright, that's definitely usable. We can give Zilla a Rock Stab now. So I'm gonna keep Bite for the flinch. Is there anything else over here? There is. So if Lil Spoon ever learns like Light Screen or Reflect, that'll definitely be good. This is why nobody likes you, Zubat. I'm gonna fight this guy. I think he's got a Slowpoke, which, in retrospect, was not a great thing to fight because none of my Pokemon can really handle it. Well, China is neutral to water now. We'll go with China. An EV. I'm not sure what just happened, but I don't like it. I think it just said something turned into dark type, but I also saw fighting type in there, so I'm gonna go into Larvitar. Flipped into hot dog. Okay. Enemy Eevee turned into fire type. Eevee's fire type turned into ghost type. What is happening? Turned into fairy type. Eevee's fairy type turned into grass type. Turn into ground type. Turn into ice type. Oh, that could be. Well, turn into electric type. Now it's a fighting type. What is happening right now? So it's now a dark type. I'm gonna use a potion. So I'm not liking what's happening right now. Oh no. I'm glad I did that. Fire turned into fairy type. Okay, so it's a ground type. This is bothering me. Thank you. I have no idea what was happening right there. So Duskstone. So if we had a Murkrow, we could have a really powerful Honchkrow right now. We'll see what we can get. See what we can get later on, because we have all sorts of evolution stones right now. The Fire Breather Ray wants to fight. Sends out a Magmar. So China resists fire. Here's another potion, because we're getting a decent amount of money in this cave. So just because I don't want to die. Okay, so I'm actually going to teach China Rock Tomb as well, to give him Rock Stab. I'm going to get rid of Tackle, because we have Tackle and Headbutt, and that makes no sense. And we're going up against a Bug-type gym next, so those two are going to be super clutch. Chesto. Alright, so our first encounter here is what? Ooh, Drought? Drought Vulpix? No. Okay, so I'm not going to leave... Well, we're going to go on to China, because we resist. And it's non-stab. Well, I'm gonna go for a Metal Claw. Well, it roared us out. That's fun. That's really fun. What else could we have had right here? I'm pretty sure you can get Larvesta here. But I would've been okay with a Flabébé. We've been seeing Flabébé everywhere, and still haven't managed to get one. Because pure Fairy type is really good. Ralts. We could have had a Ralts, which is also a Fairy type. We already have a Psychic type, so I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'll do one more. Because I'm like 80% sure Larvesta are found right here too. Apom. Which you can get Ambipom in this game. Okay. But at least we get an encounter in Slowpoke Well. and Ilex Forest. And are there headbutt trees in Azalea Town? In the actual town? Doesn't look like it. There are. Sweet. Swaddle. That's species, because we already had a Swaddle. So I'm going to keep trying to see if we can get anything else. I'll give it 2 more. There we go. Well, now we can have a sleeper. Are we leech seated? Yep. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go Larvitar. Because I don't think it knows a ground type move yet. I'm gonna Bulldoze. That did nothing. It knows Vine Whip. Okay. So we are also gonna Bulldoze. That's gonna do nothing. This thing is annoying and I want it badly. I'm gonna go Headbutt. Okay, that looks like a good spot. Onto a Pokeball. Nope. We don't have a Leaf Stone though. You're not gonna get caught in a Great Ball. That was dangerous. That was really dangerous. So we need some potions here. My dog is freaking out right now over something. Okay. We have one more Great Ball. I didn't notice that its health was basically back to full. I'm a fool. Oh my god. What is this thing? Alright, Fat Bat, your time to shine. You have Poison Touch. Interesting. You just got like 8 times more useful. Okay, I'm gonna use the fastball. Can I give it any kind of status? No. Okay, so it already has a status. What am I doing? Okay, well, that's 2 missed encounters in this episode. That's fun. But we got to see Fat Bat. Fat Bat is actually reasonably useful now. Alright. That's really sad. So I'm gonna start Slowpoke well. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs really quick. How much money do I have? $4,600. We are cooking. We're gonna see what Trash Panda has right now. Oranberry, always good. Charcoal, so I'm gonna buy 5 of you, buy 2 of you, and then, so they do sell super potions here. How many normal potions do I have? I think I have 4? 3. Okay, I'm gonna buy, yeah, that's good. Okay. Because I will get some money from... Does anybody even have over 50? No, not even. Well, Fat Bat needs to be leveled up. So does Derp. So that's probably what I'll do next episode. I will probably grind, because we are pushing a half hour right now. So I will... I'll probably grind Fat Bat and Derp up. Probably back in Union. Actually, no. We are really good against all the Pokemon just outside of Union Cave, this side of Azalea. So I will grind up those two to probably 17 or 18. Actually, if I'm that close with derp, I'll probably just get to level 20. So that's going to be my job. So if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, please like and or subscribe. And until next time, smell you later.